Hey, Chandler here, CEO and founder of Self-Publishing School. And in this video, I want to talk about how much money you can make realistically from publishing a book. So there's a lot of ways that you can make money from publishing a book. And I'm going to give a disclaimer before I get to that. And that's that the biggest reason, you probably know this and you probably heard this, like if you're writing a book just to get rich overnight or to make a ton of money right away, I got bad news and I hate to break it to you, but that's not going to happen. And anybody who tells you they've got the next get rich overnight kind of thing, you should just run away as fast as possible. So that's not going to happen. But I will say that a lot of people make a sizable amount of money, more than you would think, from writing and publishing a book. And in fact, that's one of the misnomers or myths, is that books don't make money, especially kind of in this rapidly evolving age of where we're going from traditionally publishing to self-publishing. Over 70% of all books sold are sold on Amazon. So there's kind of been this opportunity like never before for the authors to actually make the money from their books. So it's really exciting, and you see kind of this top 1% of authors that are making all of the money from books, and most of those authors are self-published. So there's kind of this really cool opportunity, but there's three main ways that I want to cover in this video on how you can make money from your book. So way number one that you can make money from your book is through the actual royalties from the book. Now, I kind of already touched on this, but there's a huge difference between traditionally publishing a book and self-publishing a book. Now, we've got a different video that I definitely recommend that you check out, and that really talks about the differences between self-publishing and traditionally publishing and goes in depth, and kind of, if you're thinking about going one way or the other, I think you'll find that video really helpful. But obviously, one big difference is in the royalty splits. So if you traditionally publish, depending on how good of a deal you get, which really depends on, how well known are you, how many books can you sell, things like that, you'll get anywhere approximately about 10 to 13% royalties on your book. Now on the flip side, if you publish through Amazon and you self-publish, you'll get anywhere from 35 to 70% on Kindle books, and then kind of in that similar range on the lower half of that range for print books. And again, this really depends on how long is your book, how many pages is it, what's the trim size, stuff like that. But think kind of in that range of maybe 20 to 30% on the low end, as much as 70% when you're going digitally. And then if you're doing an audiobook, that typically runs between 20 to 40% on ACX, which is the Audible division of Amazon. So the first way that you can make money off of your book is through book royalties. And I know, again, this is a misnomer that books don't make money, but if you have a successful book, you're gonna make way more money off of those royalties if you're self-published. And I really think that the cool thing about writing and publishing a book is that you've created an asset that's able to tap into this existing ecosystem that's Amazon. And now, months from now, years from now, even if you just sell 100 books in a month, that's continually mailbox money, as I would call it, or passive income that it continues to roll in, right? So you truly are creating an asset that's gonna keep bringing in royalties. Now, the second way that you can make money from your book is by using your book to grow your business. Now, there's a lot of different ways that you can monetize this on the back end, whether it's you're using your book as a lead generator. So for a lot of folks who run businesses, a book is one of the best ways to generate leads and to generate sales for your business. So not only will you get more leads for your business, and I always say that instead of paying to get leads, you get paid to get leads, right? Because people are reading your book, they're opting in, they're joining your email list, things like that. They're going on to do business with you. But also, one of the best ways that people use a book to grow their business is by increasing the closing percentage on sales calls, or on whatever you call that in your business, right? Estimates, or maybe it's consultations or things like that. But a higher percentage of those people will end up doing business with you because you have a book. So that's another way that you can use your book to grow your business. And then really in this second way, there's so many ways. I mean, you could create an online course, you could create a coaching side of your business, you could use this to get PR. Like, there's so many ways that you can use a book to grow your business and to generate more revenue for your business. So I just kind of use the business as a catch-all, but just know that there's a lot of different ways and even different branches. We talk about 5 to 7 bridges is what we would call them. So bridges that you can build to new streams of income or new streams of business from your book. All right, and the last and the third way that you can make money from your book is through speaking gigs or speaking engagements. Now, personally, last year, I spoke 24 times, which I know for a lot of people is probably a lot. I know if you got kids or a family or things like that, that might be difficult. But I know that for me, speaking engagements and things like that brought in over $1 million for my business. Now, the cool thing about speaking, and you've probably seen this, a lot of nonfiction authors especially, also fiction authors, this definitely happens in both both genres, but especially in the nonfiction world, you see that they have a speaking business and they have a book business. They make money off their books, and the books feed the speaking business, and then also while they're at speaking gigs, you can sell your book. So then the speaking gigs feed the books, and it's kind of like this nice little circle of life where the books make money, speaking makes money, all those things. So that's the cool thing about speaking, is you can take books with you. So when I did all this speaking last year, I'm taking books with me and I'm giving them away, because this is a tool for me to grow my business. But for a lot of folks, probably yourself included, you can do a speaking gig and make money by selling books there. I know one of our youngest students, Emma Sumner, she was 8 years old when she wrote and published her first book with Self-Publishing School. Just here recently, I think she's 10 now, maybe 11, and she just got her first speaking gig, which is really exciting. So not only do they pay her $250 to go there and to speak, but also, and this is pretty cool, I think she made $700 in books that actually got sold, so profit from those books. So from a speaking gig to her school, which she's obviously still in school, right? But from a speaking gig at her school, I think she made $1,100, so both in a speaking fee and in book sales. So this is an 11-year-old who's doing this. So obviously you can see for you can use speaking to make a whole lot more money from your book and to sell a whole lot more books in the process. So there you have it. Those are the 3 ways to make money from your book. If you're just getting started in this journey, we've got 2 helpful resources for you. Number 1, you can get a copy of my book published for free. All we ask you to do is pay shipping and handling. So you can click the link along with this video. This is kind of a 10,000 foot view that'll walk you through the process of writing and publishing your book. And then the second thing is I've got some free training for you. So it's a 45-minute to an hour-long webinar, and this is gonna walk you through how to come up with a book idea, how to get clear on that idea, how to write your draft, and then how to publish that book successfully. So if you want to build on what you just learned in this video, then click the link along with this video, register for that training, and I'll see you there. Now, one last thing before you go, comment below this video. Let me know what you think. So have you published a book? What do your multiple streams of income look like? If you haven't, what was the main takeaway or the main one of these things that you want to use to grow your income from a book? Comment below, let me know. And then very last thing, click the subscribe button along with this video. Subscribe to this channel. We got a lot of really great content coming out over the coming weeks and the coming months. So you're gonna make sure that you're subscribed. Seriously, click the button right now. Subscribe to this video, comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.